Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.
This is Oscar Bevis for IFL TV. Chris, it's good to see you. What's new, my man?
Good to see you too, my brother. Not a much. Same old graft all day, every day. You know how it goes.
Love that. Well, look, you're deep into camp for your March the 31st fight with Florian Marku. How's everything going?
Very well. Can't complain. Camp's been going well. To be honest, this hasn't really been a camp because, like I said, I've been ready from last year, continuing on till now. And yeah, everybody knows me. I'm always training.
Yeah, I mean, when you step in the ring with Florian, it will have been 14 months since your fight with Echo. It's quite a long time out the ring.
I've had longer time than that, but I still come back and do what I do. You know me.
Yeah, yeah. Whose fault is it that this fight's going ahead? Who's the fire starter?
Who's the fire starter? To be honest, probably Florian. I'll be real. From the push, you know, he started it off, you know, and it's got to this point now. So yeah, we're here now.
Well, I spoke to Florian the other day. Obviously, you crashed his interview, so he felt there was a reason for the push. Just remind me about or remind us about that whole situation again.
Like I said, I ain't seen him before, so obviously, if someone's talking rubbish about you online, you're gonna want to approach them and see them. But I come with him with respect, you know. He didn't need to say all the go away. All of that stuff there, it's unnecessary, you know. This is why he's not a smart person. He's not a smart player in this game. And why I say that is because he's saying, oh, I do it to everyone. I done it to Echo. But when I done it to Echo, it was respect. And Echo didn't say nothing, so I walked away. Do you get what I'm saying? He's got this. He doesn't have that. That shows you alone he's a loose cannon, yeah? A man with such a small temperament, which is why he ain't winning this fight, I promise you.
Is there any actual bad blood between the pair of you? Because we saw you go head to head outside of, I think it was the Sky headquarters, and it was friendly enough. You both wished each other injury-free camps and whatnot. Is there actual any bad blood, would you say? Like beyond the business side?
No, this is just business for me, you know. This is just business. Another day, and another day, different fighter. That's all it is.
Yeah, I know you've just been on Talk Sport with Florian. How did that go?
That went well. He was very respectful. You know what? This is the first time I've actually seen him very respectful in interviews and him talking his confidence. I'm talking my confidence, but really, he's been very respectful in this one, you know? I don't know what it is. Maybe there's something different. Maybe you can tell me there might be something going on. Why is he so respectful in this fight than he was previously, you know?
Well,
So,
maybe he's locked into camp mode. I mean, I'm presuming that fight week's going to get energetic. Right? I guess you're presuming the same.
well, I'm presuming fight week to be a normal fight week, you know? I'm always amped up and ready. All fighters are all amped up and ready and just ready to fight. So that's what fight week's about. But me, usually fight week, you know me, calm, collected, ready for the moment. Not all this, all the other stuff, press conference, public workout. I'm just happy. I'm enjoying the moment. I'm smiling. You know what I mean? So all that is nothing.
Yeah, I know you're a fighter, so you don't need that little bit of spice. But it definitely amps it up a bit. Well, I know it does for the fans. It must do for you a little bit. Like it must add a little bit more of an interest than, say, to your fight with Formella, for example, when there wasn't that little bit of. It must add a little bit for you.
100%. There's always that fuel to the fire that can be added, and that's good sometimes, you know. But let's see. He's been very respectful. No pushing and shoving. I think he knows that this is his toughest test now. He's coming up the rankings and he's got to prove himself. And let's see if he can. I know he won't. I know he won't. I'm telling you now. I know he won't.
Well, outside the ring's one thing, so I'm going to leave that. Inside the ring, I know we're going to be treated to something. I think the fans do as well. What sort of fight do you think we're going to get?
I can't say, only for you guys to see, but to be honest, you know me. I'm always in exciting fights, apart from one that I don't want to talk about. Yeah, but apart from that, even with other guys that they've brought over, my Formella fight wasn't boring. You see me go through the paces in that fight. That me and Echo, that was fight of the night. That was fight of the night, you know. So there alone should tell you, but within my last two fights, that yeah, man, when you see Chris Kongo, it's always exciting.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's easy to look from the perspective of Florian is so gung ho at his opponents, and we know you can box too slick for a reason, I guess. But I suppose there's a lot more to this fight than just a man who's going to run at you head on and you trying to box. There is going to be pockets of this fight where you're both going to stand toe to toe, and there perhaps will be cagey pockets as well. It's not just kind of a boxer versus a brawler, right?
Yeah, of course. You know, we've seen him at times box on a back foot, which wasn't that great against a decent opponent. Not the greatest, but someone decent. You know, so you seen him switching southpaw. So regardless, we're ready for everything. But as as a fighter once said before, that when you firing them bullets, just know that them bullets is coming back. So there you go.
Hey, I'm manifesting a war between the two of you, but I think that's just because I want something entertaining. What do you rate about Florian as a fighter? If you've got to be nice about him.
Good fighter. Good fighter. Does a few things well, which I don't want to say, but he knows what he does well, you know, and we're going to capitalize on that, you know. We're going to capitalize on that, trust me.
I mean, he makes no qualms about the fact he's coming to knock you out. Are you coming to knock him out?
Of course. If he's think about it. If a man is coming with pressure to knock me out, you're going to meet, yeah? If you're coming at full speed and I'm here, what do you expect? Yeah? The force is going to be even more when he's coming to me. He's going to have to feel something, I'm telling you.
Yeah, love it. Career-wise, would you define this as a must-win?
I would say that, but at the end of the day, listen, I grew up hard. It wasn't easy. Yeah. Everything I've got to where I've got to now, it's been hard. And trust me, I've sacrificed a lot. I'm telling you, maybe we'll get into it after this fight and I could speak a lot more about things. But one thing that people know about me now is, listen, I don't go out without a fight. And that's not just with boxing, or that's just with life. And trust me, over the last couple of years as a pro, it hasn't been the best for me. I'll be real. As a pro, it hasn't been the best for me. But is this the time? We'll see March 31st, you know? Is this the time where I actually blossom and become the fighter that I've been destined to be? I believe so. I believe in God, that God's put me in this position as a chief support on this fight to show everyone that, yo, it's my time now. So I believe in him. I put my trust in him. I put my trust in myself. And one thing I sure do is put my trust in my team. Barry Smith, Lee Wiley, Ben Davison. I also put my trust in my management team, Disturbing Sports, who got me to this stage here. So that's all I can do.
I mean, I asked that question because of course, like you said, beyond this fight, I know obviously you've got some big dreams. What does your ideal 2024 look like? What belts do we walk away with? Who do we fight? How does it play out? If you can, in an ideal world, what does your 2024 look like?
In an ideal world, or in the real world, yeah, in the real world, not an ideal world. In the real world, I come into 2024 and I'll beat every single person there is that they put in front of me. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who. It doesn't matter where. It's just I'm coming out victorious. And all the years that I've just been in the gym, not knowing what to do, times that I haven't had money to even get to the gym, it's been hard. Trust me. If I tell you sometimes how I got to the gym, you'll think, what the, how you make it down here? Yeah? But I always find my way in the gym. Same way with life. I always find a way to win. And this one here is gonna be a fight where you're gonna see.
Yeah. Just moving away from the fight between you and Florian and on the 147-pound scene as a whole, who would you say has the claim or the best claim to be the number one in the UK? I'm not going to ask you who's the best because you tell me yourself. I get that. But who has the best claim, would you say, right now to be called the number one welterweight in the UK?
Right now, number one welterweight in the UK, barring myself. I ain't really watch other fights, other fighters like that, you know. But if we're going for who's got the British title, it's got to be Harry Scarf. You know, it's got to be Harry Scarf. If we're being honest, he's the British champion. It was Echo, but then now it's Harry Scarf because he took the belts away from him. So he's the man to beat.
I mean, we've had our fair share of interviews where you've spoken about him and he's spoken about you. I know. I mean, I know you like to get your hands on that.
Don't speak about him. He stinks. Don't speak about him. He stinks. He stinks.
I guess that's a topic we move on to. But I know you want to get that British title. I know you do.
100%. And Clifton said, "Oh, we're gonna make it happen. You're gonna beat Marku. Trust me, you're gonna beat him. Like, but we're gonna make it happen after." I said, "You got something that I want, so we can talk about. We got something to talk about now. So why not? You know, you guys always know me. Yeah, I'm in for a fight, bro. I've never said no. Even at times where I'll be real, it wasn't a prize fighting thing for me. I was pride fighting. Yeah, I was least experienced. I'm probably still the least experienced in the division. All these guys had so many 12 rounds, so many 10 rounds. I've only had a few. So that should tell you that I ain't in it for no gimmicks. I'm in it. I'm a real fighter. I'll fight anybody.
Yeah, mate. Love it. Love the way you're talking. Love the energy you come with, and can't wait for March the 31st. Are you back in the gym today? Back training today? Or are we back tomorrow?
My coach is waiting for me. I trained this morning.
Yeah.
I got another session, which should have been started 8 minutes ago. But
It's my fault. It's my fault.
Bro, what are you doing, bro? I should be training. You know what I mean?
Mate, I've got to ask you one
But
more question because of the gym at the moment. How's the big man looking? Everyone wants to know how Anthony Joshua's looking. It must have been a wicked addition to the gym.
Of course, it's a good addition. Any good fighter is a good addition to the gym. But seeing how a world champion trains is just lovely. Seeing it, not just one, another one. Man, that him coming to us should tell you guys that our gym, we're probably one of the best gyms. Don't say UK. Don't say UK. Don't disrespect us now. I'm talking about the world. Trust me, I'm talking about the world. And we all see it in his last performance. He looked aggressive, looked very aggressive. Stopped what's his name again?
Otto Wallin.
Otto Wallin, yeah, stopped him. And I'm going for another knockout against Ngannou. I don't think Ngannou is gonna be able to, you know, I believe he has the mental toughness to get through. But I think in the heavyweight division, anyone can punch. But if you're using your brain to set up certain shots to then land a certain punch, you're the guy that comes out victorious. And with Anthony Joshua, I believe he'll come out victorious.
Wall Street Memes Casino
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.